Hey, what's up YouTube? What's up guys? I got some very exciting news. The Xbox One and Call of Duty Ghost was revealed yesterday at the Xbox Live event showing this new console off. At the very end, if you guys missed it, the console was shown, which is a huge deal because some of y'all may have watched the Sony release of the PS4. Unfortunately, the box was not shown at that event, but Xbox, being the amazing company they are, Microsoft, knowing how to sell a product, knowing how to build a product, they fortunately did show the box. They knew that Sony made a mistake by not showing the console, because it is the reveal, guys. We got to remember that. That's the reveal of the console. Why would you not show the console? So Sony definitely made a mistake. Microsoft definitely did the right thing by showing the box. The box itself, guys, I am not too big of a fan of it. It is exactly what it is. It is a box. It's pretty square. It does have a nice look to it. It is shiny and black, so who couldn't really argue with that? It's very big, actually. People are really comparing it to a VCR style thing. It is quite big, but it is pretty amazing, the stuff inside of it. You have a 500 gig hard drive, 8 gigs of RAM, just a really powerful gaming and entertainment machine. The focus, this console is actually focused mainly around entertainment instead of just being a gaming console. Kind of how Xbox was going and how PlayStation's trying to do it too. You want to have the ability to watch TV on it. You want to be able to watch movies, music, see what's trending. They definitely added a lot of new social features to the Xbox, similar to the PS4. We do have the built-in DVR, I believe. And one of my favorite features, guys, I have a Google TV, which is a separate box. Basically, I hook my cable to an input in, and it outputs it to the TV. But the Google TV manages to read what's coming out of the cable box. I have a separate app on there that can say, oh, here's all the comedy movies are on, here's all the drama shows are on. It makes finding television very simple. And that's exactly what the Xbox is doing with their HDMI in, HDMI out set. Basically, if you have the specific cable provider, they did say Comcast was one of them, but I'm sure just probably there's plenty of other cable companies that will be doing this. Like, I have Knology, I'm pretty sure Xfinity, AT&T Uverse will probably be in there too, where you plug in your cable box and you can just use it as a DVR recording device. Another thing they showed was quick multitask switching. This is definitely one of my favorite things, guys. Normally when I'm playing video games are not the only thing I'm doing. I actually have three screens in my room. I normally will have maybe one screen playing a video game, the other maybe watching a live streamer, the other just on the internet on Facebook checking some social news, you know. So definitely today's day and age, it's definitely very important that the console has the ability to multitask, and the ability for it to multitask is very smooth. It's very quick. With the integration of the Kinect, you can quickly say Xbox TV, Xbox Internet Explorer. You can even, just if you guys have Windows 8, the side snap allows you to snap an application to the left side or the right side of the screen. Xbox is integrating that directly into its console now. This is a huge thing. Say if you're on a game and maybe you're stuck, you want to open up a guide. Maybe you're trying to get an achievement, you want to open up an achievement guide. Maybe even you're watching live TV, and this is a big thing they have. They've even partnered with the NFL about it. Maybe you're watching a football game. Hey, am I winning in my fantasy league? Let's pop up a fantasy thing on the right side of the screen. You can have active score updates on the right side. Maybe you don't want to watch. Maybe the Patriots are playing, but you also want to watch the Falcons. But who would change it from the Patriots game? So you can have the Falcons scores up on the right side of the screen and still be able to watch the Patriots game on full screen. And then you can instantly switch between it. It's definitely an advantage. It's definitely something I'm really looking forward to. This is definitely going to allow me to do more things at once, maybe more than I'm even capable of myself. But it's definitely something I'm very looking forward to. Alright guys, that is mostly it. Oh, one thing I almost forgot. The controller, they actually did end up changing the way the controller looks. It is much flatter than it is, but the button layouts are very simple. It's still got your basic A, B, X, Y, your offset analog sticks. The D-pad is more of an old school style. It doesn't have the rounds on it. It's just up, down, left, right. There's no diagonals. It doesn't roll around, so it's much more precise. The guide button, whether it's actually the guide button or not, the little X of it has been moved on top of the controller. and the start and select aren't exactly start and select anymore. One looks like a little lines, looks like the guide button on a Google phone, and the other would be two squares. The two squares, I'm guessing, is probably picture-in-picture, if I could take a guess at it. Just because, you know, it's two squares, it looks like two screens. That's generally what a picture-in-picture would look like. And the lines, it's probably going to be your Xbox guide. You asked me where the start and select button were. Say you're playing Call of Duty, you're dominating, you go 102, you want to see that scoreboard? What button you press? I don't really know what button you could honestly press for that. And if you want to pause the game, any game, I mean every game you should start, I don't know where that button would be. That's definitely something I'm really looking forward to that they can give us more information about. Maybe, I don't know, the controller definitely looks interesting, it looks very similar, but it just doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as comfy as the normal Xbox 360 controller, which is something I'm definitely hoping for, is that the Xbox 360 controller will be able to be put on to the old consoles. I do know, guys, if you have a Scuff did say they are most likely believing that the 360 will be able to use, or the Xbox One will be able to use Xbox 360 controllers. So you guys with the Scuff, you'll still be able to use that controller. Hopefully. Don't quote me on that, guys. That is just something I heard. It's a rumor. Just who knows, guys. And of course we do know most likely Scuff will try to modify the Xbox One controllers, because we all know the paddles on the back, the way the Scuff works. That controller is just an amazing controller for all you Call of Duty fans out there. Now that we mostly covered the console, the very end of the event, I'm sure everyone's already Googled this, everyone's probably YouTubed this, but the actual release trailer, the reveal trailer of Call of Duty Ghost. Let me start off by saying, guys, definitely I am slightly disappointed that Treyarch is not the ones opening up on a next generation console or a new engine. I definitely think Treyarch could have been the better people to open it, but just the way the timing worked out, unfortunately Infinity Ward is doing this. I'm not too big a fan of Infinity Ward. I feel like that they have issues maybe patching the game. They don't always, as you guys know, during Modern Warfare 3 they had two community directors. I'm not sure why Robert Boeing stepped down, but Candace Captain, she also did not do that well of a job. I do know after Black Ops 2 release was when a lot of community stuff was coming out for Modern Warfare 3, kind of as a desperate act to maintain players on Modern Warfare 3, when that game to me just has so many more issues than it's worth playing. I definitely think Black Ops 2 is definitely probably the best Call of Duty in my opinion. That is coming from a guy who started playing during Black Ops. I was in love with Modern Warfare 3 due to the fact of face-off matches, but Black Ops 2 I feel like it's a truly amazing game, and I really wish that Treyarch had the ability to first have the ability to start creating a next-gen game. But as we all know, most likely following Call of Duty Ghost will be a Treyarch release game, and they will have more ability, they will have more time to work on the next-gen console. Most likely Infinity Ward did not have the full 2 years that they were working on Call of Duty Ghost to actually be able to use all of next-gen's abilities, but hopefully that game will still be pretty good. They did speak of the storyline a bit. The main story is most likely not what everyone's interested in, let's be honest. One thing that is very interesting about the story, though, is the fact that you have a dog companion. And that is definitely something that seems very cool. Maybe you'd be able to say, you know, dog, go check the corner first, I'll flashbang, dog runs in, gets 3 kills. Something interesting like that. It could definitely add some very interesting points. It could add a lot of story to it. I know a lot of people are saying, please do not kill off my dog at the end of the game. That would definitely ruin it. And another thing I'm very excited they actually did was compare Modern Warfare 3 to Modern Warfare, or to Call of Duty Ghost graphics, because we do know that Call of Duty Ghost is also a next-gen console game, but it will also be released on previous generations as the Xbox 360, PS3. We know that is confirmed. So I just was wondering, you know, they're going to show us all this next-gen stuff at Xbox One reveal. You know, say, I also probably want to get it on the Xbox 360. Some people won't be able to get the Xbox One release. Xbox Ghost, what are the capabilities on the 360 compared to the Xbox One? Because, I mean, Xbox One comes out in November, most likely, I'm guessing, and so will Call of Duty. So, some people probably won't have the time to go get an Xbox One, because there's that hefty price tag of $500. But Call of Duty Ghost The new engine is definitely going to be something exciting. They're adding new features like sliding and leaning. It's definitely something that's going to be really cool. And just there's not too much information on it, but the graphics do look amazing, guys. And as this gameplay is coming to a close, I would just like to say, whoever is new to the channel, welcome. I'm iEatedCoookies. I forgot to say that. I do YouTube commentaries on Call of Duty. I try to come out with 2 or 3 a week. And if you guys like the video, hit it with a like, hit it with a favorite, share it on Facebook, tell your friends. And this is amazing 99 and 5 gameplay, so I hope you like it. Peace out, YouTube.